Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Winds of Change. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it on Steam. Also, I do have to note, the music is really nice. I was just thinking here, this is, nice little tavern music. Thinking about the Renaissance Festival, but also at the main screen while I was trying to get face rig to, not make my jaw spaz all over the place. Damn, that's some good music. Anyways, on the last Let's Play, we came to the inn. Well, I think, let's see. We went to Selberg, I think, and that was quick. Then we went to here, where we met Ulric, and he joined our crew, and we spent a good amount of time being like, so, what do you think of the Triumvirate? What do you think about this town? What do you think about these guys? What do you think about the rebellion, etc., 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 etc.?
Wow, Ulric, it's so big!
Yeah, I get compliments on it all the time.
Can I touch it?
Of course you can. Just be gentle, though.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought!
I thought there was no, age content in this game, bruh.
You might want to use both hands. And tighten your grip a little bit.
Like this?
A little bit lower.
Oh, sure. How about now?
Yeah, right there.
There you go, that's more like it. Now, swing that sword with all your might.
I mean penis.
Yeah!
Well, it's after the first minute.
Whoa! Watch what you're doing! You could have killed me, kid!
I'm so sorry. I've never used a greatsword before.
He doesn't look like a guy that would, be able to even start practicing with a greatsword.
I feel like we should keep it that way.
Though he is in anime, so, 12-year-olds being able to wield super great bastard swords or something. Anyways, let's see what ahead of the guys are doing. Damek ventured back underground from the Church of Mazio. After a lengthy journey out of the tunnels, he was home. There are lots of swords and stuff all over the place. The deed was secured, and they had everything they needed.
Why did the Honor Guard do all of this? They single-handedly sheltered and armed our forces.
It's a trap. One of the rebels notices Damek set an entrance. He quickly stands up and greets the general with a smile.
Damek, sir. Everything is going according to plan. Our forces have started to relocate.
So are you two related? I confuse you guys. Like, I've seen him before on cards of the game, but, we haven't seen him before.
Ha! Perfect timing, Vance. I just received the deed from Grizz. It took some convincing, but I did it.
So I did ask a friend who played this game any non-spoiler tips, and he says, trust your gut. I have no idea what that would mean. And I guess that assumes that not everything is as it seems, as I would have thought.
Wait, you didn't already have the deed? Why were we moving everybody down here?
Oops, you didn't hear anything, all right. Besides, I knew I could win him over. This was just a bit of a head start. And cut the formalities, call me Dormek. We've been through enough. This isn't about rank. I think of us all as a family, not an army.
Of course, Damek. I'm amazed at our new HQ, to be honest. How did you secure all of this stuff?
It wasn't me, Vance. The Honor Guard was planning a long stay. They're responsible for everything you see.
You mean those things? Why would they build stuff they have no use for? They can't really fight, and they have no need for sleep.
Damek smirked and grabbed the blade from the nearby shelf.
They must have known someone would use it. Either way, the Triumvirate doesn't know about this. Their own Honor Guard is defying orders, it would seem.
Are they? Are they not just setting a trap? Vance followed Damek's lead and grabbed the blade as well.
So there's discord among them? Never thought we'd live to see that.
Yeah, but it also proves the Triumvirate isn't all-knowing. There's no way they'd let this happen if they were. They're just like us. We can take them down.
He flourishes his blade and holds it out.
That is, if we're strong enough.
It's a spar you want?
Man smirks and mimics the flourish of his general. A few of the nearby rebels stop in their tracks to watch.
Just need to make sure you haven't gotten sloppy. As soon as the Triumvirate finds out, a fight is coming.
Don't worry, Damek. I'm ready.
They charge at each other with their swords and their swords clash. A loud clang of steel against steel fuels their HQ. As the island grows in size, their morale rises in tandem. Morale hasn't changed much. Okay, I guess we go into the tavern? Hyena. When they enter Peregrino, we were greeted to an argument. Normally, I'd look around the tavern, but this seems pretty heated. The barkeep, angry, seems to yell at an annoyed man in front of him.
Absolutely not! There's no way! Take that letter back to Damek in pieces. I'm not giving up my beloved Peregrino, Pro.
It would seem that he's talking to Pro, a man we came here to meet. For some reason, I find him extremely familiar. Can't pinpoint why.
Airen, you don't want to test me. This is for the good of Alestia. Don't be selfish. He wouldn't act outside of our best interests.
So, I could probably definitely understand why. Also, I'm going to change this just a bit. There we go. Come on, mouth. I'm talking out of the side of my jaw. Anyways, he's 99% the guy that stabs us in the gut in the...
Don't agree, he'll cut your funding. You wouldn't be able to keep up. You'd go out of business. This isn't exactly the best place for a watering hole, you know?
Is the guy that stabs us in the gut in the dream. I can tell. Was that a bark? Anyways. Oh, there you go. When he kind of looks like the shape. I can't remember his thing, but I remember the head tilted. Though I'm not 100% sure if he's betraying us or pretending to betray us for the thing. But he was laughing maniacally. The barkeep must be named Airen. He seems to be on the receiving end of Pro's threats.
I'll make do. I have to. This place is my home.
We're not asking you to move. You just have to let Damek do what he wants.
Samira is off to the side, watching as well, drink in hand. I exchange glances with Valessa and Fontaine, who seem to be a little startled. It seems this is escalating quickly. What should I do? Well, this kind of the smart thing to do would be to watch it unfold. Maybe gather information or something like that, but I guess I'm supposed to become a leader, so how about I interrupt? Decided to intrude on the argument before it gets any worse. What were they arguing about exactly? That's why I choose to ask first. Airen scoffs, and Pro gives me a sly smile, like my interruption benefits him.
Damek wants me to shut down Peregrino. He wants to turn it into some stupid barracks.
It's for Valenorth's safety, you know? With an army here, the village would be safe. Future attacks could be stopped before they even start.
I thought we were giving up on Valenorth.
At the cost of my home, you mean? I refuse to do this. You can't make me.
You're acting like a child, Airen. Like I said, you can still live here. It just wouldn't be a tavern anymore.
But that's what it was meant to be, Pro. That's what the rebellion wanted. Neutral ground for both nations. You can't change your mind just because you want something else.
That's exactly why we can change our minds. Airen, stop being stubborn. Lives are at stake here. Look me in the eyes and tell me your tavern is worth those lives.
But...
Pro cuts him. I guess I'm gonna have to decide maybe, or pick a side that will eventually change things. Pro cuts him off before he can continue and looks me in the eye.
Hey, Cirrus, give us your input. Without an elder, you're in charge of Airen. This place still falls under Valenorth's jurisdiction.
Of course.
Or do you not know the secret of Peregrino?
Peregrino. Fuck. What was Peregrino again? Is it this place? Peregrino, what does he mean? I look at Valencia and Fontaine, and they shrug. They must have recognized me from the blade on my back.
Back when your elder formed a treaty with Mazeo? Well, it's not like they trusted each other immediately. Both sides were scared of walking into a trap. So what was the best thing to do? Meet each other halfway. That's right. This place was built for secret rebellion meetings. But things are changing. Valenorth deserves an army to protect it.
Seems like the rebellion wants Valenorth to be resettled as well. That puts me at ease. I was worried they might throw it away like nothing. All the patrons look pretty happy here, but Valenorth could benefit from an army. I think about the secret he just told me. It sort of makes sense. A tavern in the middle of the forest isn't the best place to run a business. Dominic must be lining Airen's pocket to serve the rebellion's needs.
Don't tell me you're considering this, Cirrus.
Yeah, kinda. Talk putting me on the spot. I hope this isn't a frequent event. I don't feel like this is my choice, but due to the current circumstances, it is. Milos resigned as the elder, leaving me in charge until I elect a replacement. That reminds me, I still have to choose between Valessa and Fontaine. However, it's probably best to take things one step at a time. First, Peregrino. I strike a pose and implies I'm deep in thought, but truly, I'm at a loss for words.
Think about it logically for a second. If this was a barracks, Valenorth would be safe. We'd fight off the triumvirate forces for you. It may be too late now, but we can plan for the future. Dominic is requesting this of Airen, but you can order it. He'll be expecting answers as soon as we arrive in Mazeo.
Rose seems to know a lot more than I initially thought.
He has a point, Cirrus. Technically, you're in charge of the entire nation. And if it sounds like I'm putting pressure on you, I am. We have a lot to do. We can't waste time over stupid fights. Help them resolve this so we can talk about important stuff.
Balls. It's all happened so quickly, I can't even find time to think. It feels surreal, almost like in a dream, or a vision. But it's real. Any attempt at collecting my thoughts goes on to be promptly interrupted.
There's no reason to turn this into a barracks, though. If you win this war, Alestia will be safe and peaceful. Dominic is being hasty. He's not thinking straight.
I mean, could we always just change it back? Also, if it's a barracks, there's gonna be lots of thirsty patrons, you know?
Cirrus, I beg of you, don't take my home away from me.
Airen stares at me, expecting to make a decision. Her natural gaze fills me with anxiety and I tense up. I should ask for advice before making a decision? Yeah. Ask Ulric.
Look, I already told you to hurry up. There's no downside to placing an army here. Airen is just being whiny and resistant to change. You have the chance to prove yourself as a capable leader. Don't cave under his demands and give him what he wants. An effective leader does what's best for everybody. Think about Alestia when you make a choice, not Airen. And that advice will help you every time you need to make a decision. Catering to individual people is a great way to garner hate.
Whoa, you actually want my input on this? I guess it is my duty to assist you, but I'm surprised.
Gonna be elder, maybe.
I'm only supposed to guide you when it comes to visions. If I had to choose, I'd keep this place the way it is. After the war, Valinor and the rest of the world will be safe. Why would we train an army after we've taken down the Triumvirate?
So wait, is this supposed to be after the Triumvirate?
If I were the Elder, I'd commit myself to maintaining our independence. That means living outside of conflict like we've been doing for millennia. Siding with the rebellion and putting an army here will tie us to future wars. Until today, even you were raised in an independent Valinor. I can understand a temporary alliance, but we should go back to normal. I honestly think it's kind of an insulting idea. We can take care of ourselves.
As for Fontaine for a device.
It's an interesting situation, to say the least. But that doesn't mean the right decision is hard to make. We should ally with the rebellion, then place an army here. If our elder had done that, then Valinor would be fine. In my opinion, we need to work toward a united Alestia. That would have saved us this time. It can save us in the future. Either way, I know you also need to choose a new elder. If you already have someone in mind, then try to cater to them. It's important that they're left with a nation they'll be proud to lead.
So, like, is this during the current conflict or afterwards? Also, like, can we have, like, part of it be a tavern and part of it be a barracks and then build the barracks around it some more? I couldn't leave Valinor defenseless in the future. I had to do everything I could to prevent future attacks. First order as acting elders to militarize Peregrino.
I thought you'd be smarter, Cirrus. Stealing people's homes? No better than the Triumvirate. I hope you understand what kind of image this gives off.
Well, hopefully can convert it back, yeah?
I'm not going to argue with you out of respect. Valinor has been my home for ages, and I love the people. Looks like we're both losing our homes with no say in the matter.
He crosses his arms and walks off, ensuring I feel guilty. Was that really it? Was my word considered law? I don't think I fully grasped the extent of my power yet. Airen's immediate surrender implies that he was bluffing earlier. Or at the very least, that he was all talk, trying to intimidate Pro. Speaking of Pro, he turns to me and gives me a wide smile.
Oh, thank you so much. Without you, that would have gone on forever. Ulric was right. We have other things to tend to.
I mean, here's the thing. It's like, if funding's gonna get cut off if it doesn't turn into barracks, then, you know, this place wouldn't be doing so well. And, hopefully, what's his name will stay here. Be able to stay, at least. I'm from a nearby table, high-fiving Ulric along the way. Orange Man looks at me and nods, signaling his approval. After that, he walks toward the table as well. Time for a meeting? I wave at Valessa and Fontaine as I walk over the table. A few moments later, we're all seated together, exchanging glances. Wait for someone to break the silence, unsure of what will happen next.
Ulric,
Pro?
I thought you might find yourself here. Domek must know about the new plans then.
He assumed you were slacking off. Now that I'm here, I guess it's half true.
Don't worry, I had it planned all along. You can doubt me, but everything worked out. Here we are, all together and ready to plan.
I need to get all of you back to Domek as fast as possible. We need to make some moves and plan our final attack.
He looks at me, and then at the blade on my back.
You'll be training under a pretty strict regimen. Domek wants you to master that blade as fast as you can. Now, I already told you about the spirit idol they found in Museo. Domek wants to use you and that blade to tap into its power. He thinks it would give us more of a chance to win this war.
Okay.
Wait, a new spirit idol? I didn't know that could happen. I thought we had all of them mapped out for a long time.
I'll assume your studying abilities are limited in Valenorth. But the occupation was just a cover for the Triumvirate's true goal. They were looking for this spirit idol, so they could destroy it.
Whoa, hold on. Why would they want to do that?
We don't know, but that's why Dominic wants it first. There's a possibility that it poses a threat to their reign. Legend has it they destroyed Alarinthia's idol as well.
Wait. Alarinthia's idol was destroyed?
It was so long ago that they almost never had one. That's why it turned into the arid wasteland it's become. Kind of like how Valenorth will freeze over, potentially.
So, Dominic wants to use this new spirit idol for power. Isn't that risky? Does he even know what will happen?
Nope. This has never been done before. Unless, of course, we're talking about your friend here.
He stares directly at me. He must be thinking about my power. It was gifted to me directly from Valenorth's now dim spirit idol.
You mean he wants to use the power on people?
As far as I know, yeah. It could give our army just the push it needs. There's even a chance it could turn them into seers.
Huh.
An army of seers. Do you realize how crazy that sounds? I can't believe Dominic would want to do that.
Hey, I'm just theorizing. We have no idea what will actually happen. We just know one thing. The Triumvirate wants it destroyed.
Also, that'd be maybe a little bit complicated because, everybody would have to be, like, sleeping or something like that? See stuff? Get different visions, different interpretations, etc., etc.
And that means they don't want anyone else to have it. So there must be something we can use it for, right? We think that this is part of your destiny, Cirrus.
My destiny?
It's not a coincidence that all of this happened at once. We find the idol just as you realize your potential. Perhaps it's that potential we need to be using.
Basically, it's gonna happen like this. We'll get to Mazeo, and Dominic will start your training. When you feel comfortable enough, we'll bring you to the idol. You'll use your power to tap into it and empower our army. Then, you'll help Dominic lead our final assault on Balteus. We'll take down the Triumvirate in their own home.
Wow.
He really has it all planned out, huh?
Yeah, smooth sailing once we get to Mazeo. But I think it would be too dangerous to leave right now. It's almost nighttime. We should rest and leave in the morning.
I agree. I made good time on my journey over here. We'll still be on schedule even if we stop to rest. Spirits know I need it after the long trek I just took.
You mean walking here and then finding us here and then we walk back?
Resting does sound pretty good right now. It's been such a hectic day. I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah. And it'll give us time to discuss other matters. I'm down to rest, Ulric. Just point us in the right direction.
Not so fast. Let's hang out for a bit first. It's still early enough that we can have plenty of fun. Go look around. I won't be too far behind, alright?
Also, I feel like turn this place into an FOB also helps with resettling Valenorth, you know?
Oh, sure.
Listen Fontaine lead the table and start looking around. That's what I would have done, were it not for the earlier argument. Nor can Pro look at me and let out deep sighs.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. See you rest when you're ready. Take any room you want. We'll head to the Outlook at dawn and journey down to Mazeo.
He gets up and walks away, leaving me alone with Pro.
Look, I'm sure you're processing a lot all at once, but you're not alone. We're about to go to war. I'm overwhelmed too, and so is Ulric. He might not show it, but I'm sure he's scared. There's never been a battle like this before. All we can do is play with the hand we've been dealt.
Pro now permanently joined the party.
See you around, alright? Watching everybody drink is making me thirsty. If you miss me, you'll know where to find me.
Okay. He leaves the table and goes to grab a drink. All I can do is hang out for a while and then go to sleep. Maybe I could talk to Pro for some more information too. Whatever I did, though, this would be my final night in Valenorth. Click there in the top right corner to advance the story. Otherwise, feel free to explore Peregrino at your leisure. What's with the... oh, sword? This party banter is affected by your choice to turn Peregrino into a barracks. Huh. Interesting.
Wait, are these...
Fontaine quickly runs the table and grabs an apple. After a large bite, and barely any chewing, he swallows. Oh, whoa. And the look of disappointment appears on his face shortly after.
Of course they aren't.
What's wrong with those? Last time I checked, they were pretty tasty.
I was hoping it was a special kind of apple. My parents used to bring me some from Museo all the time, but the trading ban made it illegal to export them.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. They sell them like crazy in the markets of Museo.
Really? You need to take me there, Pro. We can make a brief detour, right?
He looks at Ulric with pleading eyes.
Maybe.
Good enough for me.
Oh, maybe it was those apples? I thought it was the cup. It was like, these are limited edition cups? Huge greatsword rests on the table against. It's completely unattended, like someone left it there. Did they do that on purpose, or did they lose
Hey,
it?
this is almost a replica of mine. Whoever uses this has fine taste.
It's been there ever since I got here. I have no idea who it belongs to.
Knowing Airen, it might be for decoration. It's a shame, though, it'll just rust away. A blade like this needs to experience combat.
Oh, so you want to spar with me? I thought you'd never ask, Ulric.
That's not what I meant.
Before Ulric even finishes, Pro grabs the blade. Straining his entire body, he feels to lift off the ground.
Is it glued down?
No, you're just weak.
I'm not.
Ulric walks up to the blade and lifts it up with ease. You'd have to be pretty strong to lift it, something like that. A few people watching in exchange start to laugh. Pro, saying absolutely nothing, slowly walks away. I feel like I could easily pick that up. Now wield it, that would be another thing. Because I have a sword. Like, maybe 2/3 that size or length. I mean, if that's just a regular arse chair there, you know? It looks like a pretty big sword compared to the chair, but still. Being barrels of ale decorates the back of the tavern. They must go through this stuff pretty fast. It warm up almost immediately. A few patrons use the tap to fill their cups. To take a sip, they throw coins in the nearby box. An arm system? That would be so easy to cheat. I'm going to the fireplace watching it crackle and burn. It makes things really warm, almost too warm. Peregrino would be fine without it.
Why is there a fireplace in here? Valenorth is always the perfect temperature.
Yeah, I guess something to look at.
Isn't that because of the spiritual energy?
Yeah, it keeps everything warm and cozy. Without it, Valenorth would be an icy wasteland.
I think I saw the mountain peaks on my way up here. I wonder why the spirits chose this place to settle down.
Oh, you must be talking about East Crown. Everyone wonders what's up there. But we'll never know.
Don't say never, Fortem. I'm sure we'll figure it out one day. Celestia won't be unmapped forever.
Yeah, that
Not
one guy's
within our
coming back.
lifetimes, I'm sure.
Probably not.
Oh, that got a little dark.
Good thing we have a fireplace to light things up.
Do.
Wow, there's so much to choose from.
Don't tell me you're planning on drinking for Tim.
Why not?
We have a lot of stuff to do.
But it looks so delicious.
Trust me, it's probably not as tasty as you think. From what I've heard, it's just bitter, and it burns.
Sure, from what you've heard. You don't have to keep secrets from me, Valessa.
What are you talking about? I've never had any alcohol, I swear.
Don't worry, I believe you.
Seriously?
Aren't you two a little young to be drinking?
Nope, Valessa is just being a spoil sport.
I am not.
Let's have some then.
How old are we supposed to be?
Well, maybe.
Ah yes, peer pressure.
Ah, yes, peer pressure. Works every time. Okay, I mean, I guess that's a good time to call it because, you know, added time or something like that. So, end of this Let's Play.
What are these shields here for?
Mostly for design, I'm assuming.
Actually, I've asked Airen about those. They were used during the raid on the Triumvirate. You know, the one where they stole the Blade of Exodus?
Huh.
So it's in memoriam then?
Something like that, yeah. And he said something about the fire in our hearts. Though I'm guessing that's related to the fireplace.
The man has a reason for everything, I guess. It seems a lot of thought was put into this tavern.
Tavern? Isn't it a bar? I've heard quite a few people call it Peregrino Bar. In fact, they even started calling it PB for short.
PB. What an odd name.
Would call their stuff PB. But yeah, and this Let's Play, so comment, because I like comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and share the race happy grow, please earn expand your ammo, help control the pet population. First him standing on the carpet, rubbing his feet on it.
Wow, this is so soft. Airen must have cleaned it last night.
It is?
Hold on, let me see.
Three of them start doing it in unison. I exchanged an awkward glance with Ulric as we watched.
Seems like their priorities are in order.
Oh, come on, you have got to check this out.
I'll pass.
I miss carpet. And let's see if morale has changed. It is 0, but corruption increased? I mean, corruption's a bad thing, right? Let me just check one thing. Load this. And then we'll, like, skip a whole bunch of stuff. But 10%, that is a huge bump. Skip. Interrupt. Final decision. Stay as is. Conceal arms, right? It was wrong. To find other ways to keep Valen, we'd have to find other ways to keep Valen. Early season property would give off a bad image. We're above that. We're not like the Triumvirate.
Are you serious? Come on. You can't just leave your village defenseless.
Now, Pro. You're the one that brought her into this. We need to take her word as law. That's how it works. Thank you so much, Cirrus. This calls for a celebration.
And runs off and starts to prepare some drinks. Pro crosses his arms and looks at me with a scowl.
Just met, and you're already a thorn in my side. Oh well. I just hope you don't come to regret that choice. If you don't, then expect future generations to hate you. Ah well. I guess I should look on the bright side of things. At least they can have a drink while their village burns down again.
His sarcasm was noted, and his joke was far too soon. He shrugged, like, it was even sooner than soon, because, you know, it hasn't burned down yet. He shrugs at Ulric and walks away to a nearby table to sit down. A few months later, Ulric follows suit, as if time for a meeting. Less in Fontaine, walk over the table. A few moments later, we are...
Ulric.
Pro?
I thought you might...
Skip. So now that flaming sword's become a shield. The party banter is affected by your choice to keep Peregrino Tavern. How's 10% purity? Interesting. Do I want to go back on my choice? Because I want to do purity stuff. But, I don't know. I didn't think... Damn, I was hoping to do a whole bunch of videos on Winds of Change, but now I'm just like... I'm gonna have to mentally mull this over. Both my decision and whether I want to renege on that decision. I don't know. It's like, she's the pure one and he's the corrupt one. I don't know. Because here's the thing, it said it was going to be a failing tavern without, you know, A, the subsidies from the, from the rebellion, and B, if Valenorth is, you know, burned down as well, so it would just be kind of an empty tavern. So if we turned it into a barracks, you know. I thought it was for during the triumvirate instead of, you know, afterwards. But even afterwards, it could be like, I don't know, here's the thing. Bugger. Oh, it's gonna have to be something I think about. And maybe switch over to, I don't know, Hitman 3 or Dawn Chorus. Something which is a bit easier to think about. Well, whatever. And until next time, let's play me, GamerWolfSix of, let's show him a title. Takes a while for some reason. Winds of Change. A game where I wonder if it's like, I don't know, pragmatic things like I would think are not the most apt thing to do. I know, I think it was the right decision. Yeah. Well, until next time, let's say me, GamerWolfSix of Winds of Change. If you haven't played it, it's on Steam. So thanks and see ya.